Welcome to the show where ideas meet intrigue, where the unveiled thoughts are given a louder platform. This is your host, Moon Mukherjee, and you're watching The Loud Lounge. Welcome to the show where ideas meet intrigue. This is me, Moon Mukherjee, and you're watching The Loud Lounge. Today, in Loud Lounge, we have this beautiful Miss Yasmin Teimoori. She is a Persian influencer, a mother, a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. A lot of shades to her, a lot of colors to add up to her personality. She runs the Morning Glory Health Club. She's also the author of Queen's Secret. So let's know a little bit more about Yasmin Teimoori, the person she is.
Thank you so much, Moon. You always say everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am Yasmin Teimoori, a Persian woman with a fire in me. And
The fiery Persian woman.
Yeah. So passionate about improving myself and always achieving personal and professional growth. I'm a mother.
Wow.
Of 3 boys.
Wonderful.
And also an entrepreneur, owner of Morning Glory Health Club and a spa, which is in Dubai, and also author of Queen's Secret book. And influencer as well. You said
wow. So the much I know about Yasmin is less. I think you've been here in this country for more than 23 years. Am I right?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Since 2000.
Wow. So did Morning Glory Club, what is the story behind? Where did it start? And how is it? Where is it now?
When I came to Dubai, I was like a 20 years old girl who come to Dubai, and as the first job, I joined Hyatt Hotel as a receptionist in the health club and a spa.
Okay.
The exact Morning Glory that you will see right now, I was working 23 years ago in Hyatt Hotel for.
Oh my God.
And that time was my dream to have exactly
Spa for
same
yourself.
spa and salon. But salon was not included that time.
Okay.
It came after, but a spa and fitness center all together, under one roof. It was my dream.
That's wonderful to hear.
Honestly, it's a start from that time when I was working in Hyatt Hotel. Then
that's the seed for Morning Glory.
Exactly.
I remember when I was young, even when I'm old, I'm still dreaming about it. I always wanted to open a luxurious spa, but I guess my course of life went different turns. But someday, inshallah, hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
So, being an owner of a spa, what led you to be an author of Queen's Secret, and what is Queen's Secret all about? What does it talk about, the book?
Queen's Secret is a book about all the rituals and all the treatments that ancient queens, they used to have it, ancient queens and royal families, they used to have it with all the natural ingredients that we can have, all of us, we have access to right now in this new world. True. You can make it in your kitchen without paying so many, without spending so much for very expensive
cosmetics and
skincare, hair care, and all these things. And you can enjoy having glowing and beautiful skin and delay aging.
You want to look beautiful like her? Buy her book, read it.
That's my passion. That's my passion. Just to delay aging and
wonderful.
I'm always thinking to look 35, 40 when I'm 80.
I think not a single woman out there is who doesn't want to look young, who doesn't want to.
Everyone.
I wouldn't say young, I would say fresh and glowing.
Yeah.
And do you believe in the fact, because as a protagonist of mental health, you may say, we say if you're happy inside or if you're a good person, it reflects in the face. Yes. So how much do you think even working on the skin and this kind of routines and regimes, if you do not actually feel good about yourself inside out, will that reflect on your face? Do you think so?
100%. Whatever, you feel inside is reflect your face. That's why, I always against like negativity or like being jealous. If, for example, you will see people, they are jealous, you can completely see around their eyes that wrinkles, or you can feel it that, if you are into it, you can feel that who is jealous, who is not good. And I believe that beauty comes from within.
Within, true.
Doesn't matter, how the amount of makeup you are wearing, amount of like skincare you are using.
At the end of the day, it reflects.
Beauty comes from within.
That's
and
true.
You have to use those rituals and treatments to give yourself self-confidence, and you give your body this feeling that you're taking care of it. This is the second step, but first internally, definitely.
First is self-care, and I think I've seen mindset of people. So girls, women out there, boys, men, if you want to look good and happy and healthy, the inner engineering has to be set in the right track first, and then with the help of Yasmin and a beautiful hints to get yourself beautiful from home, handsome from home. You can use her book to get those ideas that's coming from an ancient line of kings and queens. So Yasmin, the other thing that I know, you have 3 beautiful sons, isn't it?
Yes.
She doesn't look like one, but she do have heartbreaks.
Thank you.
And if you don't mind me asking, I heard that you have a child who needs a little bit of special attention.
Yeah.
So how has it been being an entrepreneur and being a mom, at the same time being a mom of children with special needs? How you balance it out? And every time I see her, she's smiling in her glory, making funny videos, looking gorgeous as always. How do you pull it up? But like the stress where do you keep it, and how do you do that?
I don't want to say like it's easy. I don't want to say be that much positive and say like, oh, it's so easy, you can handle it. It's not easy, it's hard. But there is only one thing, that if you are looking at it from the big perspective, it's going to be a little bit scary. But when you are in it and you are taking, you take care of the priorities and take one step at a time, you can achieve everything. I'm sure about it. Like, I cannot say that I did it all by myself. Of course, I had the help of family and friends, but that is what God created for me. I try to be positive. I try to
You're doing great there.
Thank you. Work on my mindset. Then God will show me the way. I only need to see like 5 meters ahead, not more. I do not need to see the whole story and scare of it. Step by step.
One step at a time. Yes. One step at a time. And I tell to all my patients whom I see, I tell all the kids whom I visit for counseling, I tell them it's okay to fall, it's okay to fail, but make sure you get up, you brush that off your shoulder, and get up back on your feet and try to achieve that you try. It's natural, it's okay. When I think this is not something I grew up with. When I was young, I was not taught that it was okay to be, failure at times, because you cannot win always.
No.
And as kids, it's too much of a pressure, always to do right things at the right time.
Especially with new generation,
Yes, the pressure is very high.
Their mindset is completely different than our mindset.
True.
And, we always learn to give priority to others, but what they do, they are the priority of their own life, and they are expecting more than what they are giving,
True.
But we have to handle as a parent how our words also were different.
She's doing it. She'll tell you the secrets of how to do, but she's doing it, and so can you.
For my son also, if I look at it as a blessing, my son is a Down syndrome boy, but he's a blessing of my life.
Touch wood.
When I look at it like that, everything is manageable.
Heavy heart. you're doing it so well, and she's pulling it off so well. Any advice or any suggestions that you want to give to the new moms out there who are going through this and still struggling and coming in terms with it? Anything, being a mom yourself, what would you like
Yeah,
to?
as a mom, when I give birth to my son, when I understood that he's Down syndrome, I spent 6 months of crying, searching in internet. You know, my life was a disaster on that time. I didn't even enjoy, his babyhood. You know, I was just sitting in front of my laptop searching that what is Down syndrome, how many years they are going to be alive, are they able to go to school, are they able to talk? But it was like, then
really
after
stress.
6 months, when there was a lady who introduced me to one community of Down syndrome and autism mothers. I get to know one very
help.
special person who helped me. She really
wonderful.
helped me to take care of my son, and to start from the very early age. Then I didn't see so many negativity that later on I would supposed to face.
Wonderful.
It was, you have to get help from professional people. You need to, but don't think that this is the bad
thing, anything
things in
wrong
your life
happening.
Honestly, these
It's
children,
okay.
they are blessing. You will feel it. They love they giving to you. It's completely different than other children.
True. So it's always good to ask for help. Letting other people know that you're not okay is not something that we hide. If we can show our happiness to others, we can also tell and express. And you never know, kindness reaches to you in which measures. Like Yasmin had been blessed with a friend who helped her through the journey, and now she's like, look
Sisters.
at her.
Sisters, honestly.
Sisters.
They were the one who really helped me take care of my children, really.
So see, there you go. I mean, I think reaching out and letting others know and knowing yourself that you're not alone in this also gives a lot of faith. Like, it gives a lot of strength in our mind that we will make it through.
God always find a way for you. God always brings something new. Sometimes, He surprised me in life.
Right.
With so many things that happening, unexpected things that happening. And it's like a miracle. Miracles are
happen, but miracles do happen. Okay, that was kind of very heart-touching and heavy conversations.
Thank you.
So we will go to the fun part of the show where we ask 10 rapid-fire questions, and you have to come up with the most quirky answers.
It's not going to be hard questions,
no. I'm going to go slow on you. So if Yasmin was to start a cult by your name, what would be the rituals be, or what would be the name of that cult? Like,
I would call it kindness. Kindness, and then I will. The ritual will be paying attention to your behavior with every single person and your judgments and behavior.
That's
the
so
only
true.
ritual.
That's so true. We come across so many people, we just brush our bad negative energy sometimes we are human, we always cannot be happy and chirpy, but sometimes we brush that negative energy to someone else, and then we do not know what kind of impact that person had, because just few words that we say. So just be kind out there. It's so thoughtful of you. I mean, I really appreciate it. So if Yasmin had a holiday, like we have Christmas, like we have Diwali, like we have Eid, so if Yasmin had a holiday to her name, what would that be? what would that
will
name?
be related to the cult. I know we already have
Kindness Day.
Valentine. Yeah, we have Valentine Day. But then I call my day Kindness Day. That you have to be kind with every single creature that you will see, from the morning to night, from the time that you wake up to the time that you go to sleep.
It's going to be difficult for quite a lot of people, I must say.
Yes.
And for some, it's going to be as smooth as possible because that's what they are.
It's not that hard. You just wake up and it's like you see just beauty in everyone and be kind. Like you see people say, "Oh, hi, you're beautiful. You look so good today." That's not
just
hard.
appreciating people. I always tell my friends, even if you don't make it, if you do not mean it, fake it. But that word, that kind word, the nice word that you will say someone, that's perhaps the only good thing that he or she has heard in the entire day. And that might change her day. Even though you do not mean it, still say it till you feel it from your heart. That's what I will say.
I tried it many times. Like I saw like many women, especially women that when women they are not in a mood. I saw them, they're so sad, and I tell them, you look so pretty today.
Wow.
And that's enough. I swear of God that's enough to bring a smile to her face and change her mood completely.
I know.
Only two words.
Yeah. I do not know about you, but sometimes when we go to so many places and randomly some person comes and compliments, you think of that in your mind later also, It's not that he or she came, told, and you went. But if you heard that someone called you, even while you sleep at the end of the day, you feel happiness that, oh, wow, that means I might have looked good or I might have done something nice, that the person, acknowledged it. So it's really, you're such a kind soul, Yasmin.
I try to. I really try to.
That's wonderful. Okay, so if Yasmin was in a deserted island, no Wi-Fi, and I give you 3 things to work on with, what are the 3 things?
3 things.
Only 3 things. No Wi-Fi. No internet.
I wanted to say that I will take my skincare, but the thing is, no, in the island there are a lot of natural stuff that I can use it to treat my skin and my hair. That's it. No, I don't need it. I will take book, notebook, and a pen with me.
And you're gonna write another book. We are getting Queen Secret number 2, volume 2.
No, Queen Secret's supposed to be a bigger, bigger book.
Okay.
But the thing is, because I didn't get chance to find the proper publisher, and then when I found the publisher, it was so late, so I make it like half.
Okay.
But definitely, I have
the volume 2 is coming. Wonderful.
Queen Secret 2.
We're waiting for Queen Secret volume 2.
Inshallah.
So, if you could have a superpower for a day, what would that superpower be? Superpower, like you're a Marvel hero with some power.
To change the mindset of teenagers.
Mom's talking here.
Or to let them understand what I feel when I talk.
And not to be misunderstood for a while. Mama didn't mean this, but she meant that. But you have to understand that part. Wow.
That's a superpower. I know that many people, they are teaching it, that you can talk in a way that they understand you. But that's a superpower, as a mom, I would say.
Wonderful. Okay, so you've seen in movies, right? Like when the actress enters, there's a song that plays behind. That represents them. That's the aura they carry. So if suppose Yasmin is the heroine she is of the movie and she's making that grand entry, what kind of music would you like to play that represents you, the person you are?
The music by Celine Dion. Because You Loved Me.
She's all about love and kindness.
That music, always remind me of God. That the way that, God talked on my behalf when I couldn't talk, he see on my behalf when I couldn't see, and you know, he's my power. He saw me when nobody was there to see me. Yeah.
Wow, that's. I'm trying to make it very, very light, but this woman is dragging it very deep over there. Okay, if Yasmin was a vegetable, if Yasmin, let me be weird questions. If Yasmin was a vegetable,
Tomato.
because you're pink.
No. Tomato, first of all, when you look at tomato, it gives you a sense of joy and happiness. And then tomato is the main ingredients of many dishes in every single culture.
It's
there. Tomato is so useless.
Useful.
Useful, yeah. Tomato
is one of the most useful vegetables that even in every kind of curry we use. That's true. Since you are a business owner and you must have so many different kind of clientele, any weird, quirky thing that you faced in your long run span of work?
Many, but one of them that I never forget is when I was in a real estate market. You know, I had real estate, and then all my staffs, they used to sit in like 2-3 lines. Then I remember that I came, I saw one client who was there in a reception area. Normally they're supposed to take care of the clients within 3 to 5 minutes maximum. There was a client who was sitting there for 10 minutes and nobody even paid attention to him. I went there to the reception and I saw him. He looked so poor with, you know, he just came with flip-flop, and then he looked so poor. That's why, you know, nobody wanted to talk to him. You can't believe that. I said that, okay, I just take care of him. I just said that, can I help you? He said, yes, I want to buy something. I guide him to the meeting room. I was sitting with him for 8 to 10 minutes. It was not more than 10 minutes. He bought 3 apartments, like each one like 1.5 million, totally like 4.5 million apartment he bought from me within 10 minutes. He had all his research and everything. He just came to buy. And that's why when I came out from the meeting room, I told my staff that, you see, this is the client that all of you ignore because of his appearance. Like, he was, that is something, it has a lesson for me. It had a lesson for me, big lesson. That
to not
doesn't matter.
Judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. Do not judge a book by its cover. You never know. Maybe something that you're ignoring, we call it rizq. Maybe your rizq is there. Something that you are ignoring and you hate it. You feel bad about it.
True.
You never know.
You never know. True. This reminds me, I saw a small short story that the owner of a company was very shabbily dressed, and it's like a big line, and the workers over there didn't know, and he went over there to buy a shoe, and people were really ignoring and avoiding him, even though he trying to. He was just doing a survey, you know, how only one girl over there, that's you, it's a true life as it seems, who came across, helped him, got his right pair of shoe, and then later on they came to know that this person owns that line of chain of shoes. So, and then he fired all of them. So it's really, please do not judge people by the dress they're wearing or by the shoes they're wearing. Treat people with kindness. You never know. I mean, who's watching, and God is watching over you in which ways.
On that day, I got my rewards immediately, but we have a phrase in Persian that I will just translate it. Say, you do your kindness, give whatever you're supposed to give to the world, and you never know from where it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you.
True,
maybe
true. In some ways, karma, we call it karma in our religion, and like they say, you do good, you get good, you do bad, you get good, and it happens in the same life itself. So watch out your steps, think what you're doing, because whatever you're doing, it's gonna come back to you today or tomorrow. So fingers crossed. Okay, if you have to give a theme song to your business, what would that song be?
I can fly. I can fly.
I want to fly.
Yeah, I love to just give this impression to my staff that whatever goal they put in their mind is achievable. Nothing is impossible in this world, especially now in these days. No, nothing is impossible.
True, true. Do you have any favorite movie? Like something that's really close to your heart and speaks of the person you are?
I have a lot, but Gone with the Wind, the personality of Scarlett. Maybe sometimes she looks
Is
crazy
anyone
or
surprised
what.
yet?
You love it too?
Very, very.
Always I remember that she get the soil of Tara and said, I will come back. This is that make me strong and I will come back. That's always, I have it in my subconscious, always.
I think we all strong women are like phoenix. We are engineered to rise from the ashes. So whoever is not doing or whoever is doing, please, if you're doing it, please help your sister, help your friend, give that hand, reach out to that person to pull them up. And if you're falling, try to grab that hand that you might think will help you to pull yourself up. So if I have to, end this conversation with a heavy heart, and 3 words, if I ask Yasmin, what Yasmin represents, what are the 3 words or 3 sentences you might like to say to the viewers?
Never give up.
Wonderful.
Always believe in the plan of God for you. And trust Him. That's it.
Amen. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching The Loud Lounge with Moon Mukherjee, and cheers to the kind-hearted, beautiful Yasmin.
Thank you so much, Moon, for having me here.
Thank you.
It is really a pleasure. I enjoyed every second of it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.